Hey, how you guys doing today? Playing some Project Zomboid, getting that going. Apparently our server has been off for a couple of days here, so I just turned it back on. Which is actually kind of convenient because now I don't need to worry about like anything. What's up, a noodle to you too, Master O Food. Give me just one moment here and I'll have the game up on the screen. Launched it without actually taking the game live because why not? Or well, the game's live, but you know what I mean. It's not on the camera here. All right, Project Zomboid on the screen. What up? What up? All right, so this is going to be a fun one. Pretty excited about this today. Let me go ahead. I think I still have my admin commands on right now, so I don't need to worry about like dying or anything. How great would that be if it was like real life? Let's click on that button and then make sure we got our 2 feeds running. 1 feed, 2 feeds, close out of that. But yeah, so I hope you guys are having a delightful Sunday. Sunday. Sorry, that's like ingrained into my head from my childhood. Game on screen is cool, but sound in the speakers. Can you guys not hear the game? Let me fix that. I usually check that like right before I get going now. But there you go. Oh, do I have the wrong audio source selected? No. It's in my headphones. Here, I can raise it up for you guys. Get that little subtle music in the background. All right. Project Zomboid. This game came out in 2013. Can you believe that? It's like 13 years old and it's still in early access. I love it. All right, pop out chat. Almost done. Gotta fix this one now. So yeah, today we're gonna be working on the walls and the checkpoints around town. There's a lot of stuff that I need to kind of assemble. Because we're going to do these like checkpoint gates out of metal. And then we are going to do the actual walls out of logs. So it's going to be a little bit of a separation, if you will. So what up, don't ask. Can I get your loot? Where's your loot? You got to let me know where it is and then I can help you out with that. And also, server's back up. I didn't realize that it was off. You guys got to let me know when the server's off, and I can get it back up and running for you guys. But it must have like gone through an update or something like that. It's not chicken butt. Silly. Yo, what up, Charlie? How you doing, buddy? All right. I am over encumbered, so before I drop my admin stuff. Actually, I'm not over encumbered. Why is it saying that I'm over encumbered? Hang on. Oh, because I'm an admin. And yeah, okay, so get rid of my admin codes. Keep teleport on. Okay, there we go. All the way in Louisville? Dude, I ain't driving to Louisville. Not going to go to Louisville right now. That would take the entire stream, sir. Whew, a little laggy on the game. That's on my end, too. What's my ping? 120. Yeah, nobody's going crazy there. Started building a base on top of the entertainment bunker. How'd that go for you, sir? All right, so here's the town of Lickskillet. We're putting a checkpoint here. Actually, I'm thinking checkpoint here. And it'll kind of combine this road too. Yeah. Base is over here. It's between... What up, Ben? I see you in here. It's between Riverside and Rosewood. And so kind of like right in the middle there. Make sure I'm not about ready to get attacked or anything like that. All right. So anyway, the plan is we're putting a checkpoint here at this intersection. And then we're going to put a checkpoint here at this intersection. And then it's basically just going to be like top and bottom. And so the main things that we need right now is I need propane torch. I need some welding supplies, a bunch of stuff like that. And I don't think I've been collecting any welding supplies for the most part. Actually, I should probably go back and check my base before I waste time doing this. Might as well, at least. Take my car instead, too. Just empty cans. Cool. All right, so this is all manual tools, so it's not really going to help us here. Yo, what up, Penguino? How you doing? Do have one propane tank. How much is in this? Bring this one tank with us. An in-game bunker structure. I'm excited to see that, man. That seems pretty exciting. I'm pretty excited to see that. That's pretty cool. All right, so I don't know if I have a propane torch on me, actually. Like, I don't know if I've ever bothered to like gather one. So here, this is the storage area of this base, and it's pretty minuscule right now because I haven't bothered to like store up anything. Yeah, I don't have a propane torch. Dude, send some pictures in the Discord, Master of Food. I'm trying to see that. That sounds really cool. All right, bunch of stuff. You see all the stuff out back here, too? Like, there's just a bunch of crap everywhere at this base because we've kind of just been collecting everything and everybody's just been dumping it on the ground and all that. Yeah, try to join up if you can, sir. Would appreciate it. Would love to find some, yeah, it doesn't look like we actually have a torch. All right, no worries. Skills are doing good. Info, I need to lose weight. I don't know why I just had that chocolate cake. Whatever. Let's get a move on. It's like stars, but green and good and long looking. Oh, the grass glows there. Huh. That's interesting. I had no idea about that. That's kind of crazy. Fix up that purple wagon. You're going to go look for some welding stuff? I mean, I'm okay with that. Do I have any mechanic skill? I haven't really bothered doing mechanics. I'm at a 2 on mechanics. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to be able to do here. Oh, hang on. Car. That's what I need. There we go. I'm not going to admin fix your car. We're doing this by the books. Nah, I'm gonna repair that part. And then I'm gonna just repair this part too. Shh. Shh. I didn't do that, okay? Nice, don't ask. You're up to 231, not bad. I wrecked it. Look how clean that is. I even have the key for it. All right, well, if you're gonna go do that, then I'm gonna go start chopping down the trees that we need and start working on the logs. Because there's a lot of logs that we need. I was going to say, I better have a key for my truck. Hey, what's going on there, Penguino? How you doing? I see you in there freezing and lagging up my game. Don't like that. Don't like this. It's all good. All right. Forgot I need to open up the gate for the back here. But anyway, so this is the town of Lickskillet, and this is the city, the town that we're going to be rebuilding. Everything down to like cutting the grass and stuff like that. Don't wreck me. Don't hit me. All right, let me just get all this sheet rope right here. Is that sheet rope over there too? And hey, I actually, if I am not doing this right now, then I'm going to ditch this propane tank too. Oh, damn it. I just tripped. That was painful. All right, drop that propane tank on the ground out back here. Getting the same program like TechFather. Nice. So you're actually getting set up to be like server admin. That's really, like, that's pretty legit, dude. Good stuff. All right, that's just planks and scrap metal over there. Gosh, laggy today. It's all good. It's all good. Everybody saw that I turned the server back on and they were just like, I'm jumping in. Let's do it. I don't blame you. Don't blame you one bit. All right, so that was just dirty rags. These are all the sheet ropes that I could possibly want. So we're just going to grab them all. Bunker unloads and top loads? Wait, hang on. I got to catch up. You made a 4x6 platform so far. Launched yourself from a platform, a story or two in the air. The bunker unloads and top loads. Hey, Daniel, good to see you, man. I'm doing well. How about yourself? So the game thinks I exited the bunker. Interesting. Dude, I'm going to need to see that. That's pretty cool. You're hosting 2 servers now. Well, that's exciting, dude. That is legit. All right, let's back it out of here. Well, that's good to hear, Daniel. That is definitely good to hear. All right. Oof. Turned too soon. Oof. Rough on this truck, man. All right, so we're heading off to go cut some trees. I don't want to cut like a lot of the trees inside of our town, you know what I mean? Like I want to keep it a little serene, so we're going to go outside of town to cut these trees where all of these zombies still exist. See, this is proof that we're not just playing on a regular like building server. We're legitimately we got zombies in our world. A lot of zombies still. Man, guys, I did not realize that we still have this many zombies to the north of Lickskillet. Like, this is actually kind of impressive how many zombies are still here. Alright, anyway. Get back on the road here. Show what? Alright, here's a good stretch of forest that we'll work on. Gonna have to do a little bit of zombie clearing, it looks like. But that's fine. Let's get it done. Dropping all these sheet ropes first. I'm over here, guys. Yeah, I'm over here. I'm actually really intrigued. Project Zomboid isn't working for you still, dude? That's crazy. Like, because we have people from all over the globe joining. Yo, what up, 17? How you doing? Server's a little laggy today, but it's back up and running. Squishy. 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 Check behind us. Hey, what up? Penguino, why are you yelling? They started running towards you that way. So hopefully you're alright. Morning. Nice day for fishing, isn't it? Uh-huh. You guys gonna get that game when it comes out? The game that Viva La Dirt League's been working on? Whoa, where'd you come from? Stay out of my trees. I mean, it's 2 o'clock for me. It's afternoon. Alright, so I ditched all the sheet ropes down here, so let's go ahead and just chop down some of the trees down here. Just to at least get it started. It was fire. What was fire? Oh, the convention? What kind of convention did you go to? No, I don't want to remove grass. I want to cut down trees. Wait, you finally joined? Hang on. I heard a zombie. I don't see the zombie. Okay. All right. Whatever. You know, I would do the same thing there. So I don't blame you at all on that 117. I called my Echo device a clanker today. I love that new term. Makes me so happy. You went to fax? How many lies did you hear? I don't know. Alright, so the plan is get a ton of wood. That's the current plan. Get as much wood as possible. Bundle it up into sets of 4. And then head back and just place it around the perimeter so we can start working on our wall. Gotta remember that I need to be grabbing them like this instead of through that menu, because you can do the grab all and it's only 1 bar instead of multiple ones. I'm hoping that you're able to get into Project Zomboid here. Don't ask. That'd be really cool. I mean, I will agree with that. I do think that we are relying way too much on the clankers in our world. Oh man, I'm tired today. It has been like one of the craziest weeks ever. And so I am just exhausted today. This week is like nonstop in my family. We have my birthday, we have my daughter's birthday, and then it's Halloween too. So we always like go have a lot of fun for Halloween, and so it's just nonstop for like 7 days straight. You got me like super intrigued about this Sons of the Forest base, telling you to contact your server. So I mean that at least it seems like it's working, right? If you're trying to contact the server. At least I'm hoping it's working for you. Come on, grab both. Grab both logs. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. You did. You definitely did. You have intrigued me, sir. What is going on, Aaliyah? How you doing? It's going to be a good base. Oh, was that music or was that somebody around me? That was just music. Okay. Pretty much going to cut down the entire forest here in efforts of trying to do this. Hey, I mean, that is very true. Do you remember Grounded, the first Grounded playthrough? I was thinking about that the other day. About how my first time inside of Grounded, it was just nonstop ridiculous. Like, yeah, I owe you guys a lot for that. I also remember after I had played Grounded for a long time, having a lot of fun just playing dumb, too. That was so much fun. All right, here's all these logs, and we're going to make some 4 stacks. Did not walk far enough with these sheet ropes. Those are some of the best chats, man. Yes, nice. Don't ask, you're joining. That's awesome, dude. That is cool to hear that it's finally working for you, sir. All right, make another 4 stack here. There we go. So we got 3 4 stacks right here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to cut some grass so we can see our stacks of wood that we're making. It's a bit stuck. I imagine your ping's going to be a little high because my ping's over 100 today, and normally it's not like that. I've not gone back into Grounded 2 since the last stream, and so I have not even challenged the big hairy spider yet. Kevin slaps slacking. I do need to get back into Grounded 2. I was thinking about it today because do you guys remember that really massive Grounded like whole world base tour that I did with what was his name, Thorion? One of our viewers on the YouTube channel. He actually messaged me, was it today? Yeah, he messaged me today, basically saying, hey man, I just finished my concert hall in Grounded 2. Do you want to see it? And so I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to see a concert hall in Grounded 2, definitely. Don't forget that you can dodge. That's actually a very good tip. Only be online for like 2 minutes or more. Well, I mean, if you just need to get your stuff, hopefully that works. Just resting for a minute here. I have moderate exertion, and I want to keep cutting some of these trees down real fast. Am I seriously that in pain from just a little bit of work? I didn't bring any food with me. That's going to be a problem eventually. All right, finally got back up here, so let's go ahead and grab these sheet ropes. That's pretty cool. How many times have you taken them down yet? 17? Just out of curiosity. Do we need a generator? I mean, we're going to need a generator for every single house and store and stuff inside of the place. I know how to teleport myself. I honestly don't know how to teleport you to the base. Hang on. I don't know how to do that. I need to think about how to do that, actually. Because I can teleport to you. But I don't know how to get you to me. Aw, your game just crashed, dude. That's unfortunate. Well, I mean, I can try, but I don't think it would be that helpful at this point. I will say this is going to be one of the slowest Zomboid streams you've ever tuned into, because I am going to be just harvesting wood for like 3/4 of the stream. It's funny, I could just like admin command all of the wood in that we could possibly need, but I'd much rather do this by hand. Can't you TP someone to yourself in the admin menu? I'm looking. Am I going to stream tomorrow for Zomboid? Yeah, I'll do Zomboid again tomorrow. Why not? We'll do Zomboid tomorrow. That's fine. Yeah, I don't see it in the admin commands there. You've taken him out 2 or 3 times? Nice. Yeah, I need to do my first time with him. It's going to be... I think it's going to be one of the better boss fights of, like, the whole series so far. And so we'll see. Sounds good, buddy. I hope it works for you tomorrow. It'd be cool to play with you again. Alright, so I'm starting to get hungry. Which means that we're going to have to head back soon because I did not bring any food. Just grab all the logs we can. It's not on the first screen. It's one of the options. Okay, I'm going to have to look for that. And we'll figure that out tomorrow. But yeah, I had no idea about that. It's actually kind of cool. Apparently, yeah. Okay, let's go back this way, get these logs. So I do at least want to fill up the truck, you know what I mean? Like that's the big thing that I want to get done, is I want to fill up the truck. And I do not know how much space I got available. I actually didn't even check the trunk before I took off. So I don't know really how much is available. Nice. We can still do like 6 more stacks. Yeah, we should check the trunk real fast. I have 30 sheet ropes in here. That's actually kind of hilarious that I had that many sheet ropes in there. Let's go ahead and put those inside the back seat here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to ditch these on the ground out here, just like the other ones. Because there's no way that I'm going to be able to bring everything back right now. Not too shabby. All right, there's all the sheet ropes. Ridiculously over encumbered here. Drop all these on the ground. Love it. All right, so let's grab. We got 6 4 stacks right now. See how many we can pick up. I think we can probably get 2 right now. You're in? All right, 17. We got to figure this out real quick. All right, instead of hurting myself, hang on. Let me turn on my invincibility real fast, and then we'll get it going. Invincibility. Hang on. Let's do it properly. God mode. There we go. Wait. Did it crash again? Don't like that. Server options. See, that doesn't help me with anything. You need to make another character? Okay, no worries. Those are my stats. Sandbox options? That ain't gonna help. Where would I find it? 17? Because I am not seeing this, sir. It's not on the first one. Yeah, I have no idea what that meant either. I'm looking. Don't ask. When you get in type something in like the global chat, and I might be able to just like right click you. Oops, did not mean to yell. Whoops. Luckily I got God mode on. Okay, user log. There you are. No. Actually, there's you. There's you. Don't ask. Dude, I don't know what to tell you here. I am not a yeah, I'm not seeing anything here. You found a trailer? Nice. Can you bring it back? That'd be awesome. I'm going to have to look that one up later, and then tomorrow I'll make sure to teleport you over to the headquarters, so that way you don't die. Okay. It's just admin power stuff. Don't want to cheat when I don't need to. Yeah, dude, I'm going to have to look that up. Sorry about that, man. That's unfortunate. All right, so again, I'm coming back with a full truck bed here. And so it looks like we're going to be able to do 6 more. That's pretty cool. That's pretty funny. Well, not funny, but interesting, rather. I hear geese fighting, too. Like, I hear a lot of new sounds that I'm not sure where they're coming from. Just found 3 generators. Hang on. Now I need to remember how to get the globe or the world chat. I always forget all this stuff. Was it /world? Nope. Hang on. I gotta actually look up a command. Meh. Forget how to chat in the world. One sec. Oh, that's dumb. I feel like I should have known that. Yeah, there we go. All right. Slide on back into here. Okay, there we go. I think it's called Lickskillet. Yeah, we got the name, or I got the name wrong when I was first like setting up shop here. I called it Dixie for the longest time. Dixie is actually a little bit over by where Muldra is. Dude, I used to make a really good bone broth. Like boil the chicken bones down, cut them open, get the marrow out, that type of thing. It was a fun time. Good bone broth. I have actually zero idea what I'm going to make for dinner. I made awesome wontons and just like rice and kimchi and stuff like that for lunch. It was fantastic. Isn't that always the craziest? That similar thing. I mean, it's not the same thing as what you're dealing with, obviously. But similar thing happened to my wife and I when we moved out to California. Because when we moved from literally one coast of the United States together, so we moved like 3,000 miles over very long distance. And so we flew, like the family flew, but our stuff came like a week or two later in one of those pods, like a moving pod or whatever. And so we packed up like a handful of things to just entertain us for like a week while we were waiting for our stuff to show up. And so like I grabbed like a whole case of DVDs and a bunch of other stuff like that. And then we get here and we try to put the DVD in like my laptop. My laptop doesn't have a disk drive. My wife's laptop doesn't have a disk drive. My computer doesn't have a disk drive. And so like we literally had to sit through and just be like, we have nothing to watch any of these movies we brought with us, any of this stuff. We can't even like but apparently didn't. I lost connection to the server. That's crazy. Penguino, did you lose connection too? So buy one. What were you saying buy one for? Oh, you mean buy a DVD player? They'd be like $10 at this point, right? But like, I don't know. I don't have that. Like, it's not worth it. Kevin, screen shrink. Oh no, is it doing the screen shrink thing? Hang on, I need to like get back to the main menu here on Zomboid. Well, that's silly business. Come on now. I don't want to exit out of the window. I just want to go back to the main menu so I can relaunch everything. There we go. Yay! Hooray! Yay! Join! Yay! And if you guys want to play with us too, I should mention like we don't really discriminate on who can join our Project Zomboid server. And so if you get on to our Discord, that's where you're going to find all the login information for our private server. The only thing we ask is that you stay out of the town of Lickskillet while we rebuild it. All right, there we go. Server is still working. Just got to rejoin real fast. Who knows? Maybe we'll have a more stable connection this time. Extra wide, Kevin. What? Are you saying that I'm extra wide, Kevin, right now? Is that what's going on? Man, I can look at my monitor. What is happening there? Extra wide, Kevin, indeed. No, I'm watching it. It's not just you. That's hilarious. If you refresh it, it should fix it. Because that... Actually, it's still kind of a little extra wide on that, too. That's kind of funny. Oh, man. Skill issue. It's like that sometimes, isn't it? I mean, I do have a large head no matter what. And so that could just be part of me having a large head. You know what I mean? That could just be that thing. All right, let's get back in here. Right back where we left off. The only problem is I'll have my admin cheats on because you always like spawn in with your admin powers on because they don't want you to log in and just die. Built like a Funko. I love that. I'm going to start using that now. That's like my new favorite thing. Oh, man. Fantastic. Let's try to get this fixed. I have a feeling that after we finish all this deforestation, I'm just going to leave all these sheet ropes behind on the ground. Just won't need them. Almost done with this. Oh, man. This character needs to lose more weight. A little chunky. Alright, there's a stack of 4. Love that. Alright, we got another 4 over here somewhere. No, just 2. That's unfortunate. Slide these back over here real fast. Oh, man. I don't even remember where we were, but like years and years ago, like when I was a kid, I went to a like one of those, what's a good way to put this? It's like I'm sure that they're in other countries and things like that, but over here in the United States, we kind of have this obsession with murder dinner theater. And so basically it's like you go and you have dinner somewhere, and then they play out this murder mystery in front of you. And so I remember going to one as a kid with my parents, and the cast really honed in on the fact that I have a very large head, and they ripped on me constantly for it. Hey, I mean, it happens like that. Sometimes when the stream messes up, it'll make my head bigger, and it'll make me laugh, and everything will be better, right? Like that sometimes. All right, this should be the last 4 stack that I need to make before filling up the trunk of the car, which is good because it's like midnight right now, so it's kind of dark. I'll get back to the base. Oh, did I not pick that up? I feel kind of dumb. I made the stack and then I didn't bring it with me. The box thinks inside, Kevin. Okay, that's a good one. That is a good one. That is by far one of my favorite ones. It's been a while since we've done a roast stream. I was thinking about doing that for 3,000 and just kind of having a little bit of fun, letting you guys just rip on me for an entire day. It's always a good time. Turn those headlights on. Let's get back to the base. So unfortunately, all of that I just did, that like 30 minutes of work, is only going to account for like maybe like 10 feet of wall, you know? I mean, you can do that. I will let you do that, 17. That actually sounds hilarious if you want to do a call live like that. You found metals but no mask or torch. There might be. There's like there is a hardware store up here. Oh, sorry, I almost ran you over. There's a hardware store to the north of town, and then there's also this farm supply. And so like we might be able to get some of it done. Alright, I'm gonna go start our wall. I mean, I feel like you guys need to write them down for this one. This could be a good stream if we actually try. Because when we first did a roast stream, it was like less than 1,000 followers or subs, right? How are there this many zombies still? I have like cleared hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of zombies out of Lickskillet. This is craziness. Alright, come on. Let's go. Get this over with. Squishy. I do enjoy when Project Zomboid reaches a point where you're actually like formidable, you know? It's always a good time. Hey Ben, if you're on the stream right now, 17 Dragonfishes wants to say thank you for all of the cannibal joke help. But I don't know if you're on the stream. I know you're on the server, but I don't know if you're on the stream. Come on, let's just get this over with. Get back over in my headlight area. Yo, what up, Lil? What is it, Dizon? How you doing, man? Sleep through the night? We can. I guess we can. We're actually, this is a private server, and there's several of us in here who all play together. And so if you're a Zomboid player and you're looking for a group of people to play with, you can make it happen. I don't know if I've put beds in the house yet, and so you might have to find a chair or something like that. Oh, and can you put that in the global chat, Penguino? Because I don't know if Ben's on the stream or not. I don't know if he can actually hear what I'm saying. / all sleep through the night. We are in the town of Lickskillet, which is halfway between Rosewood and Riverside, and we're rebuilding the entire, and I mean entire, town. So I can't even sleep, dude. I can't sleep on the chair. Oh, wait, we don't need to sleep. We disabled sleep. Yeah, so we can't even do that. Now, what I might be able to do, I can only change the weather, but I can make it daylight. There you go. There's daytime. Daylight at 1 a.m. Why are you trying to slash me? You stay away. Huh? Huh? What do you know about that, huh? What do you want, Penguino? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, I'm gonna go start on the wall now. Dark magic. I'll disable it probably around like 4 a.m. or something like that. Is there a police department? I don't know if there's a police department inside of this city. This town here, I'll show you on the map. Check it out. This is it. It's so there's Rosewood or Riverside up there, and then there's Rosewood, and then we're down here in Lickskillet, and it's this small. And so I'm pretty sure that, actually I think that is a police department right there. This little blue building, I think that is the police department. So we do got some options. I mean, they tend to avoid it, but I mean, it's inevitable. Haha. Whoa. Sorry, there's like a horde right in front of us. Figure I might as well hop out and deal with them. Squishy. Yeah, we got some guns. We're also right next to the military depot, and so we can also go get more guns pretty easily. But we're right next to a farm supply store, and so we're doing all right in terms of stockpiling. And I mean, realistically, this is more of for the build sake of anything. So we have admined in a couple things to make it a little easier for us. Why not use them? Because we don't want to deal with hordes coming into the town. Because like we've cleared out this entire town, but like they still sneak in every once in a while, and so we got to kind of take it a little easy here. Because until you build in an area, the zombies keep respawning and stuff like that. All right, so this is going to be the line of where we're going to be building our fence or our wall. You'll see. Oh yeah, we can totally build. And so that's kind of the whole point of this stream, is we're rebuilding the whole city, the whole town. We're going to make it self-sustainable and all of that stuff. You got to bounce. Thank you very much, Penguino, for the trailer. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. I thought that you were referring to a tabby cat, to be honest with you. I legitimately was like, why are we talking about cats right now? But I respect it either way. I'll hook that trailer into the truck in just a little bit. I actually don't think I've ever done that, so I'm going to have to figure that out too. I like tabby cats. Orange cats are weird, though. I know that my truck's idling right now. I'm doing it intentionally so that way my battery doesn't burn out while I have my headlights on. Oh, I guess the daylight already went away. Huh. That's crazy. I need to figure that command out too. Okay. Make sure there were some zombies down this way. So we seem to be all right. Okay. All right, so first things first, we're going to unstack all of these logs. So much fun. You have a tabby cat? Nice. I like tabbies. They're nice cats. I have 2 Siamese and then 1 like ragdoll Maine Coon. She's not fully a Maine Coon. Yeah, our Maine Coon is fat. She is very, very, very large. To be honest with you, though, if like we shaved her, like buzz cutted her fur, she'd probably be a lot smaller because most of that's all hair. But either way, Oh, we still got some snacks over here that we didn't unstack. Take care of that. All right. So, carpentry, walls. Why can I not? I don't have any. I should have kept those rip sheets on. No, hang on. I need rope and twine to make this happen. Okay. Let's go get some rope and twine. Man, that is getting up there for a cat. Your cat has recoil? That's actually kind of funny. I'm going to start looking to see if my cats have recoil now. Alright, just rushing back to the base. I need ropes, like sheet ropes and stuff like that. And I kind of forgot to grab those. What are you trying to break into my base for? What are you trying to do to break into this base? That is not nice. I mean, that would be funny if your cat had orbit. Not gonna lie, that'd be pretty hilarious. So I guess I could have just ripped up a bunch of clothing to get the sheets that I need. But I also think that I have a lot of just like junk about. So there's some rip sheets that we can take. While we're here, I also might want to get some food inside. Some torches. None of that's gonna help me. So it does have a gravitational pull. I love that. That's hilarious. No, that ain't gonna help. Come on, any twine? Here, there's a granola bar. Eat that granola bar. There's your dinner. Nothing there. Some rip sheets there that we'll take. Alright, and I had a bunch of dirty rags somewhere. Did somebody take my dirty rags? No, here they are. Okay, take all that. Alright, luckily we have all of this water just right here. We can clean all of... Oh, it's all tainted. Never mind. Let's go inside. Wait, why are the lights off in the kitchen? We have power, right? Did we lose power? Okay, no. No, somebody just turned off the lights. Thank you. Thank you. Have to make sure that we're not about ready to all die. I think we lost water, though. Okay, we lost water. Alright, hopefully that'll last. That's pretty amazing. For a cat, that's hilarious. Alright, so we got 4 sheet ropes, some twine, some other just miscellaneous junk here. I don't think I've been like collecting rope, really. Alright, there's all the welding supplies that Penguino dropped off. Some thread, we'll take that. It's fishing line, that's not gonna help. As a heavy from Team Fortress 2. What's up, Enric? How you doing? Alright, let's just check in here. Why is my stream vertical? So I'm running 2 streams, and so you found the vertical feed. And if you click on our channel, you'll also find a horizontal feed as well for your stream viewing privilege and pleasures. Okay. Not too shabby. Is that generator running? Or is it out of fuel? Is that what's going on? Master, calm down, Master of Food. Oh, yeah, this generator is... This generator needs fuel. Is that fuel? Is that all empty? These all empty? No. Okay, these at least... We can get one here. Vert is very nice for the phone. I will agree with you on that one. I'm a big fan of the vertical ones. Yeah, so we're using which one? We use Streamlabs, and that's the one that gets everything kind of simultaneously here. All right, and then turn on the generator. That's what was happening. Is all of my external lights burned out. So I want to get a second generator set up right next to that one, and it looks like we got the other generator. All right, so I got enough sheet ropes to make this happen. Let's get back down to where the wall's getting started. And onward. Should probably figure out how to hook in that trailer. But one of these days. It's about the chat, and some people prefer using the chat on their mobile through the vertical streams, and that's why we run that one. But I definitely hear you. Like the widescreen when you can hold your phone on the side and stuff like that. I understand that one completely. Okay, so now we can finally set this up properly. So as I've mentioned, we're doing like kind of a checkpoint at the top of the town and the back of the town, and then walling in the entire town. And so it's going to be a hefty project, but oh, really? I thought it was just one, so I stepped in front to take out that one, but a little mini horde just walked through, so I'll go ahead and take them out. It's actually worthwhile because we'll get all their clothes and then have more sheet ropes, or rip sheets rather. There we go. Back to chubby cats. We are, so there's a couple of small towns inside of Project Zomboid, and if you venture out of like one of the starting towns, like here, let me finish clearing out some of these dudes and make sure we're safe. So if you check out the map here, that's one of the spawn towns, that's one of the spawn towns here. So this is Rosewood, this is Riverside. We're in this little tiny town of Lickskillet, and we've claimed the whole town, and we're building a wall around it, and we're going to make it a self-sustaining town. That's what it means. Kevin doesn't die. I tend to not die. I'll be upfront about that. I try to avoid dying. It's not very becoming of a person. Always appreciate conversations about chubby cats, though. What am I missing? Logs? I only have 3 logs? Why did you not pick up more than 3 logs? Why can you not grab? Oh, because I have all these ripped sheets on me and stuff. That would explain it. Okay, so now we should be able to... No. Drop the twine. This. That. Okay. Now can we get more? Thank you. Just need to be able to carry 4 at once. That's all. You graded a bar of chalk on the top. What? I mean, I made Jello today, so we're on the same level, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. This is the longest I've ever, like, picked up 1 log. That was ridiculous. All right, log wall. It is taking me approximately an hour to put in 4 log walls here. That's actually only 3, too. Nope. That was close. You almost got really close up on me. 1 hit kill. Love that. I know that keeping my car idling is going to attract some zombies, but again, I kind of want all their clothing to line up here. Make things so much better. Of course. Dude, I seriously just picked up 4 logs. What are you doing? What are you doing? There you go. Alright, onward. I think there's another to my side. Yep. Stay down. Alright, anybody else? You want to get over here? Okay. Alright. Sounds good. Just like double checking around my shoulders now. You're too lazy to write chocolate? I mean, I've been there. I'll be upfront with you. I've definitely been there. Why have a seed bag and not put any seeds in it? Like, what? That makes no sense to me. So the plan of this, like, rebuild is actually pretty large. And so I'm pretty excited for it. You made a clanker do it? I mean, that's what clankers are there for, man. So I understand that entirely. Excuse me. I'm standing on top of a bunch of ripped sheets. You suck. Oh, I'm standing on top of 2 rip sheets. That would explain it. Okay, let's rip some clothes. I haven't had a Mountain Dew in probably like 5-6 years, but out of nowhere the other day, I had a craving for Mountain Dew. And like, I don't fully understand it. Like, it was kind of weird. It was out of nowhere. So like, whatever. If you've never had Mountain Dew, you're not missing really much. The only reason why people are really obsessed about it is because they did a great job with marketing it. Like a fantastic, especially in the United States, because they attached it to like a lot of video game IPs. And so like I remember when they were doing like the Mountain Dew Code Red promotion for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and stuff like that. That's when it gets intense. Okay. Should be able to do another one here. Alright, how many logs we got left? 12. Wow, we can do 3 more. It's illegal in Belgium. I would not be surprised. There's an ungodly amount of sugar in Mountain Dew. I mean, there's an ungodly amount of sugar in most American sodas and beverages. Like an unnecessary amount of sugar inside of American beverages. What am I missing? Rip sheets. Pick up these 2. Is that enough? Yep. Nice. Alright, so now we're just gonna... I guess we need to get more ripped sheets. So let's go ahead and rip up a bunch of these. It's not... You're not really missing anything. Like, I'm not trying to bash anybody's favorite sodas or anything like that. I know some people are very touchy about their favorite drinks and things like that. And so, like, I'm not trying to bash anybody's favorite sodas. But it's kind of one of those things where it's like... Man, yeah, I don't know. I used to be a big fan of it. Like, I used to be a big fan of it, but now I'm like, I don't know. I probably wouldn't even enjoy it if I drank one. But then again, I mean, you guys have seen me drink like a Nos and stuff like that, right? And so, I mean, who am I to talk about beverages having too much sugar? There's like 55 grams of sugar in every single one of those energy drinks. Ginger ale is where it's at, man. I do concur about ginger ale being a legendary beverage of choice. Hang on, you just got put the generator. Thank you. Thank you, Ben. Mighty kind. Your favorite beverage is rum. All right, Johnny Depp. No. Yeah, ripping all these sheets. I used to be a big fan of Jägermeister. I used to work at a nightclub that was sponsored by Jaeger, and so we would constantly get like free Jaeger merchandise and like a bunch of other stuff. And so it was pretty cool, to be honest with you. I really like that kind of free promotion stuff. You haven't had a chance to have Jaeger? I mean, again, you're not really missing much. It's basically black licorice liquor. Like that's really what Jägermeister is. But the Jaeger bomb is actually super good. And so like when the beer mixes with Jaeger, it's actually a really good flavor. I don't believe that you should have to chug a Jaeger bomb though. I personally I have enjoyed sipping them many a time. That's my thing when it comes to drinking. Like, I'm not a big fan of like, oh, let's take shots, let's do this, let's get hammered. You know, like, I want to sip a bourbon peacefully by myself. You know what I mean? Like, that's the way I approach life. Look at these military boots. Are they better than mine? Nah, not better than mine. You want to try rum? Do they not have rum in Belgium? I guess I've never asked that before. Alright, let's get 4 more logs here. That's actually, I mean, it would kind of make a little sense because the import costs and stuff like that. If it's like super pricey. But rum's like an international import-export kind of thing. Everybody should have rum in their country. except for countries where alcohol is like banned. I love how long this wall is taking to put in. Okay, all right, yeah. So there you go. I understand that one. See, when it comes to me, it's either I'm a whiskey person or a wine person, and I live in like the heart of Southern California wine country, so like there's great options here. Better build it quick, dude. There you go. Smash. Okay. Leave those sheets there. Whee! I should probably go figure out some of my food situation. I just realized I'm kind of hungry. I know that I was talking earlier about saving trees, but I do not want to go on another run to go get any more like wood. And this house was just loaded with trees. So like, let's just take them all. I might run inside this house here, the yard that we're in, and rest for a couple minutes and stuff like that. Rum made out of beets? Interesting. I mean, I'd try it. That sounds pretty exciting. What? Okay, then answer that question, Master O Food. What makes rum rum? Saving trees is dumb, they respond. Well, thanks for telling me. Guess I'll stop my car idling because it's not overnight anymore. There we go. Alright, so back to building the wall. That actually isn't that bad of an idea. Makes good sense. Alright, we're going to build a little hole in this so we don't have to keep jumping over this. Don't want to risk unnecessary injury, right? Bone meal is actually pretty good. Like, if you add like a little bit of bone meal to like a ramen or something like that, super, super good. Make like a nice bone broth. All right, so as I said, I got high exertion right now. I can barely jog, so we're going to take a little break into this dude's house. I love how there's like a tent and a fire pit in the backyard there. Come on, guys. Let's get it done and over with here. Yeah, I know you saw me. It's okay. Oh, is there somebody in the house too? Yeah, there's somebody in the house. I'm actually okay with that. All right. Come on. Let's get it on. Did you guys ever watch that show? Celebrity Deathmatch? Hilarious, hilarious show. It's like a claymation wrestling show where like celebrities would fight each other. Fantastic times. Oh, you back off. Yeah, I said back off. Squishy head. Solve deforestation? I mean, that makes good sense if you ask me. Yeah, it's that front door has lines drawn on it, it looks like. Love the sound of the like skulls cracking. Definitely makes things a little bit more enjoyable, right? Oh, that's the door that she's going into. Dumb. Going through this kitchen. Oh, didn't hold the button. I just pressed it. That's my fault. I deserve that. All right. Now we're gonna go all sneaky like. Smack. I'm actually surprised that didn't do more damage. There we go. Would you follow me in? That's not nice. I have high exertion, sir. It'd be really cool not to do that anymore. Yeah, I think that dude came in through the window after me. Okay, there's two more here that I want to take out before I got to deal with it. I mean, that seems like a great way to handle deforestation, right? I mean, it makes sense. Obviously, I'm not going to be swinging as hard. But still. Hi, friend. Look at all these houses that we're going to need to paint. Nice. Alright, back inside. Okay. Got me a fresh orange juice, or an orange. Love that. I mean, that's a big chance of failure, if you ask me. But I understand. Alright, drink this juice box, too. Delicious. Alright, no trash on me. And I guess we're going to go ahead and just rest on this chair for a little bit to get my exertion down. I mean, I think if that's the case, Master of Food, then you should probably go to a doctor. So that's all I'm going to say to that. I guess it makes sense that it can take a very, very long time for your exertion to go down. I should also probably clear out this house, but I want to at least get to moderate before I try to clear out the house. I mean, it's very possible. It sounds like it. It sounds like he's almost admitting to the fact that he caused it. All right, there's our moderate exertion. Let's finish clearing out this house and make sure we're safe. Let's close the door first. I mean, just a theory. It seems like a pretty sound theory, if you ask me. Alarm clock and a tissue. Who cares about any of that? Nothing in that one. All right, what do we got in here? Nice, 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 nice. Dye my hair strawberry blonde if I want to. I mean, it might be, but it sounds like a pretty good time if you ask me. All right, let's sit down on the ground again. No. I'm going to go rest again on this chair. Seems like a good chair to rest in, right? 2 seconds. Going to charge my phone. Forgot to get myself water before I got started today. Might go take care of that in a couple minutes. Come on now. This is by far one of my favorite parts about this game is the long wait. Because like other games is all about instant gratification. Project Zomboid, if you actually want to build something, like it definitely takes a lot of effort. Ding dong. Is that the new knock knock joke? I'm for it. Alright, so as we know, we got to do 4 at a time. So I'll just grab all here and just... I think it'll only let me get 4 at a time. You're not doing a joke, you're just making doorbell sounds. I respect it. Sometimes you just want to make the sound of a doorbell, right? So I am going to do some more Zomboid tomorrow. But this week I need to get my my Switch hooked up here. Because I was going to do Pokemon Legends ZA for a little while. I'm actually having a blast with it. Like, I know some people are kind of hit and miss with it, but I'm having a blasty blast and a half with it. Alright, so I need to pick up 2 of these real fast. So that way I can make another one. A little more ding, more dung. What? Huh? Less. Oh, less. Oh, the ding-dong sound of me plugging my phone in. Yeah. Yeah. Don't bother with chargers in this office. Just plug in it. I love how I made a hole, but I still jumped over that because I'm just running. What am I missing? Oh, I need 2 more rip sheets? I thought it was only 2. Alright. Log wall. Getting there. So I know that this is going to sound ridiculous, but so here I am. Okay. Check it out on the map. So in an hour, I have built this section of the wall, right? Okay. This wall stretches all the way down this road and then cuts across this forest here. This is where that wall is going to go. And so we're talking just the wall itself is going to take hours to get done. All right, taking this down. dung dong. Oof. That does sound really... No. Wouldn't like that one. Don't like that one bit. You're heading out, 17. You have a good night, buddy. Always a pleasure having you here. And if you were down for some Zomboid tomorrow, I'll probably do that instead of Pokemon. Do Pokemon on like Tuesday or something. Master of Food doesn't want you to go, dude. Oh yeah, dude. Like I imagine this is gonna be multiple months of nonstop work. This is gonna be one of those builds that I do most of the build behind the scenes and like just live stream bits of it and stuff. But like 2 hours when I don't have to read a chat, I can get a lot more done than like 2 hours where I'm reading a chat and like responding to you guys and stuff like that. And so yeah, I definitely understand that. We're talking probably months to finish building out Lickskillet here. All right, so I am gonna have to grab all of these. We're gonna move them again. Nope, go to the other side. Are you out of here too, Master of Food? Sounds good, buddy. Have a great rest of your day. See you guys tomorrow. Chicken reasons. Those are some valid reasons. You don't have to explain the chicken reasons, dude. I get it. I get chicken reasons. Do I? I'm gonna pretend that I do. Sure, why not? Not bad. Okay. I saw somebody playing one of the mods that's like 6 months later or something like that, or like a year later where everything's overgrown. That's a super cool one. That's definitely one that I'd want to check out. All right, well, there we go. Now to chop down some more trees here. I feel like you should get axe experience for chopping down trees. You don't, but I feel like you should. At least I don't think you do. I'm going to verify that now. For my own axe. So I'm at 4 with 565 experience. Let's chop down a tree and see what we get. Hey, Chloe, I'm doing well. How about yourself? Let's go ahead and get these moved back over here. All right, so we were at 565. Yeah, you definitely don't. But I feel like you should. Like, cutting down trees should improve your skill with an axe, right? It kind of makes sense. Or at least it should make sense. I don't know. Nope. No, don't build it there. I don't want it there. Thank you. That's where we want it. I'm in Southern California. That's where I'm from. That's not really where I'm from, but that's where I am. And I always feel like I can just say that because... Oh, hang on. Yep, that sucks. So I have super high exertion right now. Like super duper high. I didn't see that these guys were walking in. And I really don't want to do my, I have kind of like an oh shit button, if you will. And I might have to hit that. I just get a little bit more space between me and them. Fine. I'll do it. I don't really like doing this, especially where I'm at, but I kind of hurt myself in the long run here. So, oh well. Just want to kind of get a little bit of distance here before I turn around. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Would also help if I had ammo, but apparently I don't have any ammo. What? How do I not have any ammo in these? Nope. Missed. Glad she missed that bite. I need more distance between us. Actually, I think we're approaching. We just broke 1.5 years of doing like YouTube content, and so hopefully it keeps going from there. As I said, I kind of had an oh shit button. This is the oh shit button. Haha, missed. Okay, as I said. Probably wouldn't be looking for any designs right now. I'll be upfront about that. We got a couple of designers that work on this team. So it's not just me, I should mention that. And if this is your first time checking out a Base Legend stream, there's 2 streamers and 3 people that work at this channel in total. And so it's a lot of us. Is that a cop? Let's go hand to hand with a cop real fast. Did I miss? Weak. I love how if you're like, depending on where you're at, you'll either kick them in the sides or like stomp them on their head or something like that. Nothing? Got nothing? Fine, dude. Wow, I'm actually surprised that I had like no ammo for that. Alright, just 2 seconds here. Just want to kind of sit in my truck for a couple minutes. Man, this wall has not done anything. Hey, I'll show you where the wall's gonna stop. Drop the Discord. It's on our YouTube bio, and so all you got to do is just head into the YouTube description, and that's where you're gonna find the Discord. Or alternatively, you can just search Base Legend on Discord, and it should pop up in the Discover tab. So I figure while we're trying to get our exertion down, we'll go ahead and go for a little drive here to just get the rest of this map. Just so I can kind of see where the full size of the wall is. Alright, hang on. See if I've gone far enough here. I think I have. Oh yeah, I definitely have. So it's going to cut across right about where that path is. Maybe a little bit before that. But either way. Nice. Sometimes I wish that this was like State of Decay 2. Or State of Decay for that matter. Hey Christopher, thanks for that follow. Appreciate it. What is it? State of Decay where you can like open up your car doors as you're driving and like smack a zombie with your car door. That's good times. That's great times. So you can kind of see the extent of what we're doing here. So I figured as much that I was going to kind of be attracting some hordes with all of the shooting that I had to do a little while ago. And you see all of them right there now? Definitely coming in to take care of things. So this time, we're going to just wait for them for a minute. Nah, I wouldn't be looking for any of that stuff, Chloe. Appreciate it, though. What I do offer is for people like yourself who are looking for commissioned work and stuff like that, and any creator out there for that matter, like if you make content yourself, you can go to our Discord, and I mean, we only have like 90 members or something like that, but we let you drop your links. We have a space called Creator Space on the Discord, and you guys can drop your own links, share your own streams, that kind of thing. Figured, why not share a community a little bit? Come on, let's get this done. Now that I got all my exertion done. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Nice. Alright, anybody else? No, you guys are being smart. Cool. Okay. Alright, well that was kind of cool. I should have a few logs back here and all that fun stuff. Be able to get like one more of these walls put in. I'm hungry too, I didn't realize that, but my character is a little peckish. Take care of that in a couple minutes. Oh, I lost my hat somewhere. No. Okay, I thought I had. I didn't lose the boonie. I was pretty happy about finding that. All right. Again, probably the most tedious, annoying wall I've ever built in a game. But it'll be worth it. Are we hungry? All right, we're going to wait until we're actually, like, really hungry. I'm trying to lose a lot of weight because this character's overweight right now. Which, I'll be honest with you, it's one of the best perks that you can get in this game is make yourself overweight. Because then you can put a lot of other perks into other things. So I don't even look at being overweight as a debuff. It's more of a buff. But either way, letting yourself go hungry isn't always the best way to do it, but sometimes it makes more sense. Did I just hear another one? I'm hearing another one. Where are you? Somebody's trying to get in or out of this house. Let's go around back and see if we can find him. There you are. Oh, dude. So it was working properly. I have no idea how or why it reset like that. But yeah, I pulled up a monitor to see how ridiculous it looks after somebody commented on it. I have no explanation for it whatsoever, but my streaming software messed up a little bit, so it is what it is. Does not matter to me. All right, get these 2 logs. So, oh, we're thirsty now too. Sorry, after we take care of a few things, I'll head back over to the headquarters and get some more water, get some more food, all that stuff. And probably, I probably wouldn't be interested, Chloe. I mean, again, if I need something, all I have to do is just reach out to our graphic designer and say, like, hey, I need a new logo, or hey, I need a new header. So I wouldn't be interested in that. I don't want to waste your time or mine here. But either way, thank you very much for the offer. All right. So all I'm going to be doing, because I'm slightly thirsty and I'm now hungry, is just getting all of these logs moved over. And then once all of these are part of the wall, head on back and go get something to eat. Actually, probably should just find some food in one of these houses. We have not, like, we've stockpiled the kitchen, but not with that much healthy stuff. So I need to be a little smart about it. Oh, but it's going to be so nice to not be overweight anymore. Okay, there we go. Oh, back to excessive exhaustion. All right, zombies, you stay away. I'm going to pick up some logs and I'm exhausted, so don't touch me. It's a weird noise, but I enjoyed it. All right, there we go. This is pretty much every single debuff on the screen right now, except for the I'm hurt ones. No, I do have a slight discomfort one. Oh well. All right, wall, wall, wall. Cool. So I'm gonna need to come back and get some more ripped sheets off of these zombies. That's all I got left from the 40 of them. Let's head on back to headquarters now. I don't really know what you're referring to there, Dominus. Gonna need some more context on that one. Sorry. Alright, back to the base real fast. And when I say back to the base, I mean this whole, oh, multiplayer. See, now I feel dumb. So we're right now, we are on a multiplayer server because we have everything set to build 41. We've intentionally kept it at build 41 because we want to play multiplayer with people. Once it gets up to build 42, yeah, we'll definitely add it onto our server here. But yeah, we're still rocking a multiplayer world right now. When does it come out? My guess is I'm hoping that build 42's like stable build is going to come out in the next month or two. That's what I'm hoping. And if that's the case, we're trying to rush through this base design before that happens. All right. So I know I'm a little exhausted here. Let them come in. The gate's open. Like, the gate is literally open, guys. Yeah, the gate's right there. I know I'm exhausted, but, like, I'll still take you on. 2 seconds on that message. Oh, I agree. I definitely agree. When we first launched our Zomboid server, we just gave it like to everybody, and just like whoever wanted to join it. Like, you don't have to be on our team or whatever, just have some fun. And so we did that, and so a bunch of people joined in, and we had a blast with it. But then we found out that like every single thing had been looted. Like the prison had been looted, Louisville had been looted, the military depot had been looted. Like, all of it had been looted. Close the gates, guys. Gosh, Penguino. Like, I appreciate you getting stuff for the base, but, like, close the gates. Don't let them in. This is headquarters, by the way. So if I ever mention, like, oh, yeah, let's go back to headquarters, this is it. And it's the self-sufficient base in the middle of Lickskillet that we built first to get everything going. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And it really depends on how you play Build 42 as well. That it can be a lot more fun or just punishing. I love how you can push them off and like fight through these style of fences. Makes things so much better. There we go. All right, so that got handled. I have excessive exhaustion. I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. It's not a good time for anybody. Okay. So let's go ahead and fill up these empty bottles and hit up the microwave real quick. Beautiful. Don't be drinking no tainted water there. Gross. All right, microwave. Bottles of water. Wait, did I put those in the cup? It's supposed to go in the microwave. Come on. That was dumb. Thank you. Appreciate that. Mighty kind of you. All right, let's go ahead and turn on the microwave, and we'll let those cook for a little bit while we find some other food. Sounds good, Dominus. Thank you very much for stopping by. Appreciate you. Trying to find like like fatty food. Let's eat this pineapple. All right, that got rid of our hunger. Still gotta wait for this tainted water to turn into. There we go. Perfect. Turn the microwave off. Get our water. Perfect. Warm, safe water. All right. Well, let's go hang out in the lounge for a minute. Appreciate the sub, by the way. I didn't mention that, but thank you very much, Dominos. Let's go ahead and sit down in the lounge. Don't really have anything to watch. We can put the radio on, right? See if there's any stuff here. Go ahead and sit on the ground and just relax. Let's see here. Talk radio, nothing happening. That radio, nothing happening. What about the hits? Anything? Nah. Nothing happening. Oh well. Try to scan for something real fast while we're waiting. Nah. Alright. Oh well. Not really anything to worry about. Can just turn that off for right now. No point in keeping it on, right? Alright, well, we're back to moderate, so let's go ahead and get on back to work. I'm going to go grab a granola bar from out back. I think I still have a couple on the ground there. So I'm going to go grab a granola, and then we'll get back to it. Yeah, there's one. All right, and then I imagine that we're going to need to fill up a couple of generators. Even though the power's still on at this base, I'm running generators because of the external lights, like the lights in the parking lot and stuff like that here. And so, in case you were wondering why, that's why. Okay, turn off the generator. See, that takes off all of those other ones. All right, so we're gonna fill up this. This should only take like 1 can. Is it seriously taking both? Okay, it didn't. But either way. All right, and then this one doesn't really have much connected to it. But we do have one more generator back here in our little farmhouse. Just because of, again, all the lights that we have put here. And add our fuel in. So there you go. Is that all of them? Okay, that was weird that it took both. And then you're at 100% fuel. Perfect. Cool. Oh, missed this gate. Yeah, close that one too. Thank you. All right, so we're good to go here. We got 2 empty gas cans. We'll leave those next to this one because it doesn't matter. All right, what's this? Just junk? Okay. There's the 3 generators that both Pinguino and Ben found today. Thank you guys very much. Appreciate that. All right, so now I guess we're going to head back to getting some more of the wall done for like the next 25 minutes before I call the stream today. What do you think you're going to accomplish, huh? What do you think you're going to do? You got nothing. Thank you. All right, I'm going to cheat real fast on this. Let me get into the mechanics real fast. I need to fix this truck real fast. And I only have a 2 on mechanics, but like look how busted up my hood is right now. And so cheat, repair vehicle. There we go. Okay. Nice. Nifty. All right, so we're back to high exertion, which I mean that's kind of my fault. So it's okay. Open the gate. Then we'll go close the gate. Yeah, once you reach this point in base building with Zomboid, it you kind of don't mess around. Like your base is definitely something that you want to keep safe. And there's still small hordes roaming around. So even though we've killed probably 1,000 zombies, I'm on my 3rd character, by the way. I should mention that. So like my first character killed like 600 zombies before finally dying. This character has only killed, actually I haven't checked in a while. I'm actually super curious now. I've only killed 227 zombies. Only been alive for 6 days though too. But yeah, my other character, it was on one of the first Zomboid streams of this series. My other character, I came to Lickskillet with a shotgun and like 10 rounds, like 10 boxes of ammo, and just unloaded on the entire town, and it worked so well. Like we're talking hundreds and hundreds of zombies in just minutes. All right, so first things first, what we need to do is we need to rip up the non-denim clothing. So let's do that. Just get more rip sheets going. Yeah, I don't want to bother with any denim this time. Just a waste of time. Oh, my car's idling. Hang on, let's fix that real fast. There we go. All right. Decent boots. Some good music. I actually hadn't heard this song in a long time. Okay. Next up. I do love how these zombies are basically helping me fuel the wall by just dying all over the wall. It's making things so much easier. Okay, drop these dirty ones. Let's go grab these while we're here. Ooh, this is going to be a good one. 5. Nice. You know what I found out in the building in this? There's like, I haven't found a safe yet. You know, like a safe to keep valuables or something. I feel like that would be something that would be actually kind of cool in this game. And I don't think it exists. Oh, wait, no, I don't want the leather. If I were worrying about like fixing my clothing right now, I would, which I need to do. I think I have a ton of holes in a few of my outfits, or a few of my things. Okay. All right, not going to worry about the other people in the yard there. We'll come back and get those in a minute. Drop these dirty rags. And then come over here, grab all these rip sheets. Okay. So now I need a new source of logs, since that didn't last. Wow. Okay, so I have a source of logs right here, but it's in a backyard, and I don't want to run that distance. So we are going to go... I'm not even going to bother putting them, like, in stacks. I'm just going to put all the raw logs inside of the truck here. Okay. Try to do this as quick as possible. Still have all the sheet ropes in here from when I did that first run. That was such an unnecessary run to just head out to like a forest and take care of all of that. I mean, I brought back like 9 times 4, 36 logs in total. I feel like I could do a lot more just from being in a good location here. Like, look at all these trees right here. Again, this should increase your axe experience. I firmly believe that this should increase your axe experience, and I don't know why it doesn't. Like, you're swinging an axe, it's increasing your muscles, your like ability to understand this tool. So I do not understand why it doesn't actually grow your skill. Like, it's not a head, obviously, to smash an axe into, but still. So I'm at high exertion right now. I don't want to slow down, but if a zombie comes up on me right now, it's not going to be fun. Yeah, I'm clearing out all 4 of these, and then I'll take a little break. Not too shabby at all. I was kind of expecting more resistance doing this, if you couldn't tell. Oh, it's midnight. Didn't realize it was midnight. Alright, there's excessive exhaustion. So now we just gotta wait for about like 5 minutes or so. Let's see, is Ben still playing? Where's Ben? No, it looks like Ben logged off for the day. Just me on today. So supposedly, Don't Ask died somewhere in Louisville, and I don't know where. And so, I'm not sure. But yeah, I like our little city that we've, or town that we've claimed here. It's fun. Alright, so we're at high. I want to get to moderate before I keep going. Oh no! No, 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 no! Damn it! Of course. Of course. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's no fun. You know what's awesome, though? It was just a laceration. I'm not bitten. And so all I have to do is just disinfect it and put on a bandage, and we're going to be alright. Everything is going to be alright. I'll even take a painkiller to get rid of the pain. Love it. Alright, painkillers back in the fanny pack, please. Bottle of disinfectant back in the fanny pack, please. Thank you. Okay. That was exciting. So now we just gotta wait for the painkiller to kick in. And then let this just wound heal. But yeah, little tiny laceration. Probably won't get infected as long as we keep disinfecting it every time we swap out the dressing on it. But yeah, that was really lucky. If I got bitten, one thing is like you can't die from a zombie bite on our server. We've actually disabled that. But you can die from bleeding out. I think you can still get infected too. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm pretty sure you can still get infected. Alright, so I just realized that I don't need to have my saw on me. Let's put that back, along with all this thread. The lighter can go in there too. Okay. Super convenient. Like I thought that was the end of this character from that zombie bite, or not bite, from that zombie attack, but like escaped, barely escaped, because of you know, I have sheet rope. I might as well use it. I feel kind of dumb for this, but it would be so much more like I could get so many more logs if I just was smart and I used sheet rope. And so, just one sec. Yeah, give me all that sheet rope. It's gonna definitely over encumber me for a couple minutes here, but it'll be all right. Okay. All right, make 2 stacks of 4. Find 4 more. Another stack. There's 4 more. I think it was 17 dragonfishes who first showed me how to do this. I had no idea that you could stack the logs and like save yourself a bunch of headache moving forward trying to figure it out. Was there only 2 there? It's unfortunate. There's 3 here, 5. That'll work. Alright, so I can do 1 more stack of 4 with the sheet ropes that I have. So let's go ahead and take care of that. I think there was 3 up here. Maybe somewhere. Man. I'm gonna move this corpse out of the way real fast. Stupid zombie that like almost took me out. Okay. So yeah, there's the 3 right there. Oh, wait, no, I just put that 3rd one there. I promise I know what I'm doing. There you go. And over this way, drop this last log, put together this last stack. Cool. So yeah, see, now I can grab 8 logs at once, and I might even be able to grab more if I had less in my inventory. But this should make things a little bit easier for me to do, because each one of these 4 stacks is 1 portion of the wall. So I know that that's kind of weird to think about, but yeah, it's a lot. So the same amount of logs in the back of the truck when bound, it's about half the weight. Makes things so much easier. Alright, so the one on my arm was a laceration. So after this, let's be smart and check our wound real fast. Yep, dirty bandage, so let's do it quick. Laceration, bottle of disinfectant. Oh, I see that zombie. Love it. I have high exertion still. So I need to be a little smart about this. Squish! Yeah, there we go. There's your head. Alright, make sure that we're not about ready to get attacked again. Okay. And I think, yeah, there's one more stack here, but that should be it. It should be it. So, it was only 7, but better than what I originally had, right? And I do like how I can now get into this this drive pretty easily without all those trees. I was hoping to take out the mailbox. Kind of nice. Alright, out of the truck. Take out these dudes real quick. Again, this is just future ripped sheets for the wall. So it'll work out in my favor. I'll make sure nobody's sneaking up behind me. With my current level of exhaustion, this is going to take a minute. There we go, there's one. Once you get down to 1, it's like super easy just to stand your ground against them. There we go. Alright, so we still have high exertion. Make sure we're not going to get attacked. Sit down and get to moderate just to finish out this build, right? Put our disinfectant back for right now. So I do love how I'm using like a tiny little adhesive band-aid as what's patching up this laceration on my arm. Is I'm just using a bandage. That sucks. That kind of really is unfortunate. That sounds really close. Like that sounds like right next door. Okay, yeah, we need to bail. Man, looks like I'm not going to be doing much more on the wall today. Gotta let for this this event to happen. But they're going to be walking through here to go to that house to check out that noise, and it is not going to be worth my while. Here's what I'm going to do. I know what I'll do. I'll go to the other side of town, start building a wall over there. And while that might not make that much sense, the respawn of zombies is based on a proximity of where you've been building, right? And so as long as you've been building in an area, they won't be spawning in that area, new spawns at least. And so we'll go up here to the other side of where the checkpoint is going to be. It's 4 a.m., so it's definitely a little bit dark still. I'm just kind of checking out if there's anything around me here. Yeah, turn your headlights off, save the battery. This is actually going to require a little bit of clearing out, isn't it? Okay, no worries. Let's do it. I'm not exhausted anymore because I've been just riding around in the truck. And so I can actually attack with a little bit more power here. Okay, don't want to venture too far back now. Come on now. Oh, you should have had that one. Okay. Check behind us real fast. We're doing alright. Not bad. Back to my exhaustion again. It's my weight. I shouldn't be fat for much longer. I'm at 99. Trying to remember what the normal weight is. It's either 85 or 95. Okay. So you see all those zombies down there. we are going to have to take them all out before I start building this wall. They're just way too close. So I'm just going to walk close to them, peel off like 1 or 2 at a time. It's the best way to do this. Sometimes they even hear the noise. Come on, guys. Hello. Thank you. There's another one. Oh, there's 2. Perfect. Speed it along. What up, Slip Shark? How you doing? Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Alright, we got our exhaustion back a little bit. It's just moderate, so it's not going to be too much of a debuff. But still. Okay, do we get the horde? Just 3 left? Not bad. Appreciate the likes, too. Thank you. Very kind. Alright, I'm only going to be on for about 5 more minutes, so I might as well start wrapping a couple things up here. So I'll be back on tomorrow. Tomorrow's one of my normal days. Going to be doing more Zomboid, because why not, right? Great game. Tuesday, though, I want to change the pace completely. I've been playing and enjoying Pokemon Legends a ton, and if you are on TikTok, you know that. But either way, and so I'm probably going to pull my Switch out from downstairs, because I keep it downstairs because that's where I play all my Switch games, on the couch, like in my living room and all that. And so I'm going to be bringing that up into the office tomorrow, so that way, or Tuesday, rather, play some Pokemon Legends ZA here. I was thinking, I already have a game going, right? But I was thinking about not playing that one and, like, restarting the game fresh for the stream. Because, and this is going to sound ridiculous if you don't know Pokemon, but I picked Pigite as my, or Pignite, as my starter. And then there's, like, a canon event later on in the game that gives you something really cool, and I chose the fire version of it, and I don't want to give too much away because it's like kind of a big spoiler. And so I picked the fire one, and I am regretting now picking the fire starter at the beginning of the game because yeah. And so I think I might restart when I do Legends ZA for the stream, and pick Chikorita as opposed to Pignite, because like it's kind of hard to find a good grass type. I have a good Beedrill, but like I want better grass types. You know how that goes. Do you know how it goes? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Who's to say? Alright, so all I'm going to do is just build 7 pieces of a wall real fast, and then bail, because I have stuff that I gotta do today. I got some stuff I gotta do. My wife and I constantly quote movies and TV shows to each other. I mean, what couple doesn't, right? You quote the stuff that you consume with each other, right? And so we both are a big fan of Jack Black's School of Rock. Great movie. And so we always quote those lines to each other. What? Are you saying that the logs are too far away? That's dumb. That is so dumb. Oh, well, we'll do this the old-fashioned way real quick. But anyway, so, and then we got more base building content coming out this week. I'm working on another video, give you guys another sneak peek. What? What am I missing? I'm only holding 2 logs? Oh, because I'm holding all these Sorry. I was holding all these sheet ropes, and so it wouldn't let me actually grab more than 2 logs. That's what was going on. What up, Ryfred? How you doing, man? Hang on, do I have enough now? 3? What am I missing? All these rip sheets? Alright, hang on. Then we're going to start by building it close to these logs so we can just clear out my inventory real fast. But anyway, so got, I'll give you guys a little sneak peek. So we just did the Spooky Base Builders video, which I thought was great. And if you have a chance to check it out, I appreciate that. So the Spooky Base Builders one is good, but I'm also working on another one that is space-themed base builders. And so base builders that take place in, like, space. You know, games like, trying to think of them now. What's that new one that just came out by Creepy Jar? The people who did Green Hell. Star Rupture, that one. And then also the one by Bethesda that I'm not remembering right now. Like that, those are the ones that we're going to be putting on the base building list for that one. And so that video should be out in like a week or so, along with some other affiliate games that we've been asked to check out by the indie devs. That's a fun thing. That's one of my favorite things to do about doing content creation. Because like if you don't know me, if this is your first stream, I'm a full-time YouTuber. This is our second channel that we started because we like gaming and we don't want to just tell people stock market news all the time. But I also do like a stock market channel with a group of people. And that one pays all the bills. This one's starting to pay the bills. And so ideally, we just kind of evolve this channel and make it happen. So yeah, that's the plan. That's my 5-year plan, you know? But anyway, guys, so this is where I'm going to be calling it. I'm just going to be putting in this last wall here. Just these 4 right here. And then I'm heading back to the base. Going to eat something. And then that's it. And by base, I mean headquarters. This entire town is our base. This is the Base Legend private Zomboid server. And so if you guys are looking for a multiplayer Project Zomboid experience, feel free to join our Discord. Information's right there in the YouTube bio, TikTok bio, Twitch bio, all the bios. Whichever platform you're currently viewing on, there's a link to our Discord in the bio. So there you go. And if you want to join up and help me fix up an entire town in Project Zomboid in the town of Lickskillet here. We thought it was Dixie, but it's called Lickskillet. We would love to have you in here. Just join the Project Zomboid channel inside of the Discord. And you can go from there. But anyway. Alright, let me put my car away real fast. I don't know why Penguino decides to park outside of the base. Like, I intentionally kept the driveway. So that way we could keep the driveway. But either way. Go get this thing parked real fast. You know what? I'll just keep it in the drive here. Just turn it off. Hey, friend. How you doing? You want to go to the gate? Haha. Sorry. It's so much fun having metal walls around your base. Because, like, they can't touch you. But you can definitely touch them. And I think that's so much fun. So it's worth the investment to do metal if you've ever wondered if metal walls are better than not metal, like the wood ones. Metal is better for that reason alone. But anyway, y'all, so I'm gonna call it here. Home sweet home. Here we are again. And if you do join our Zomboid server, everybody gets tools when you first join in, and so like we're fully ready to go and stuff like that. In fact, hey, yeah. All right, but anyway, I'm out of here, guys. You have a great rest of your day. I will be back tomorrow, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. More Project Zomboid. Tuesday, we're playing some Pokemon. Thursday, I might do Pokemon TCG because I'm doing a tournament on Friday. But either way, and actually tomorrow might be an earlier stream. Actually, I might skip tomorrow now that I think about it. I got to go somewhere tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye. Bye. Bye.